Oh my god, it's the wobble song!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Look at Grandma, she's dancing the wobble, it's crazy! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Jesus Christ. What a great song.
Like Congos, man. I'm shaking the city like quakes. The haters blow in the face like.
Do you like this song because you're a big girl? Hey, big girl! This is everyone's mom's favorite line dance song.
It's true.
Because they say, hey, big girl. And I'm a big girl. So, oh, I'm a big girl. It doesn't matter your size at all.
Right.
Every girl is a big girl. Because they all think
all
that they're
big
a big girl. So every girl will immediately love the song and identify with it because they say, hey, big girl, and you get to shake your booty. And every girl thinks that their ass is huge and that they are a big girl. So it's universal appeal. Everyone loves it.
It's true.
Everyone's mom, everyone's grandma, they're obsessed with it. It's the oh shit, I didn't do all this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and do this then. But then we're about to beat the game, so I might as well do this.
It's true.
Let's do it.
Victor, I wasn't aware that you wrote that song.
I wrote that. Oh yeah, it was by VIC.
VIC. That's you.
That's the Wobble Dance song. It's just called Wobble Dance, I guess. Like, we found it. I just typed Wobble Dance, and it gave me the Wobble Dance song.
Yeah.
Wobble Line Dance. If you love line dancing and being a big girl, you'll love the Wobble Dance.
If you're white, you'll love this.
I mean, I like it. I like it more than the Cha-Cha Slide because at least the Wobble Dance has bass to it.
True.
So it's like, it's more tolerable.
It is more
The
tolerable.
Cha-Cha Slide is obnoxious.
Yeah.
And then they keep making new versions of it that throw people off. Like, no one wants to hear the new fucking Cha-Cha Slide. It's obnoxious. Oh, and then there's the Casper Slide.
Do you have to be a ghost to do that?
Yeah. Are those the same thing, or is it... It's so confusing.
There's too many slides.
There's the Cha-Cha Slide. The Cha-Cha Slide is, you know, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick. Now walkie by yourself.
Yes.
That's the Cha-Cha Slide.
I'm aware of what this is.
Oh, no, that's the Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah, you're thinking of Cupid. Wait, yeah.
That's the
'Cause
Cupid
Cha-Cha
Shuffle.
Slide is cha-cha real smooth.
Oh, yeah. Cha-cha now, y'all.
Yeah.
How low can you go? Mm-hmm. Can you go down low? All the way to the float? Can you bring it to the top? Like you're never gonna stop?
Alright, guys, the wedding's off.
That's the Cha-Cha Slide.
I can't possibly live with this for the next
Now,
10
both
to 15
of those
years.
have a part 2 that are more recent, and then the worst DJs will try to get you to do the part 2, which no one knows.
Because no one
Because
cares.
no one's going out and memorizing these things, and they'll be like, oh no, you have to do part 2. They'll get on the dance floor, they'll just loop the beat, and then they'll sit there and teach your crowd part 2, whether they want to do that or not, you know?
You're held at ransom.
You're held at
for
ransom.
The second part of the
you gotta
Cha-Cha
do the
Slide.
Cha-Cha Slide part 2. Oh shit. Oh, here we go. It's new and improved Cha-Cha Slide part 2. Everyone love it.
Which, like, it's still the lamest looking shit in the world.
It is the worst. It is the lamest, fucking, most
You
basic
look like
shit.
a tool doing that.
There's some
like...
people that can do it well. Like, there's some, like, mostly girls who really know how to dance. Like, they can pull it off and make it, like, that's the pure, perfect version of how it's meant to be done, you know? But most people look like fucking assholes.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the point of a wedding, is to look like a giant
like a
asshole on the
fucking
dance
asshole?
floor. Yes. So that you and all of the oldest people in the world can get on the dance floor and look like total assholes.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's understandable hype to some of the stuff, you know, like the best man speech and even though, like, half the time, almost every single time one of those happens, the people paying attention are the immediate family and the groomsmen and the bridesmaids, and then there's people talking everywhere
else
ignoring
in the
it,
room.
ignoring your speeches, ignoring fucking everything, and that is the worst in the world. Where, like, they're trying to give this speech and they're like crying, and then it's just like chatter in the background. It's like blah, 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 blah.
A cacophony.
It's
happening.
like no one even cares. These people don't even care about your friendships and your life. You know?
They're not invested in these random people they don't know.
So I'm like immediate family and immediate friends that actually care about us, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need people that don't know fuck about us or our friends or anything who are just gonna like talk during a best man speech. Like, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing here? You're just here for the booze, I guess? God. Here I am, still ranting about weddings. I started on that song.
The wobble has destroyed
Because
us.
it's again, I don't want to throw shade on other people if you're able to do it. Like I get it, There's a certain when you make a big deal about it, I guess it would feel more impactful, because you went through this crucible to get it to go. So maybe it'll have a payoff, but it just seems like most of the time people aren't getting the full experience out of it, until they get drunk and are able to party at like the last hour of it, and then half the people leave early,
Yeah.
So it's cool if your bridal party will stay and throw down, like that's who you're really there for. But most of the guests are just gonna leave after dinner, They're just gonna start.
They're gonna
fucking
be
off.
at the reception for an hour, and then they're gonna be like, "I have to go."
Immediately after cake cutting, everyone's gone. Starts to clear out, especially if your friends aren't a bunch of dancers that like.
Yeah, no one's gonna wanna.
If no one's hanging out on the dance floor, then like, what are you doing? Why did you hire a DJ on all this? Like, everyone's just kind of standing around, chit chatting and whatnot. And then it's like, well, you could have done that in a different way. I don't know. Here I am, still ranting about weddings.
You're good at it.
It's a big part of my life. I've, for 7 years, I've been filming weddings.
That's
7
true.
fucking years. It's insane.
You Trudeau. Justin Trudeau.
Justin
Blackface.
Trudeau. I was looking. Okay, I'm looking for how to do the DLC stuff. I think it's here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. That's what the guy was talking about. The first trial.
Where is? Did
The
I do
dude
all the
at the
shrines
entry.
here?
There you go.
No, these are just shrines in here. I think. Huh? Or maybe it is the. I got an ice rod.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
That was a trial?
I guess. I mean, I already had the rod, so.
All right.
Hey, I got a bunch of money.
He fucking threw down.
Well, gee whiz. Sweet.
He threw down for you, man.
6 side quests, bro.
The guy at the beginning of the cave said he had a trial for you.
Okay, I did these. So those were the Korok like trials where we had to sneak around and stuff.
Yeah.
Where's the beginning of the cave?
Right there. The one you just left. That guy said he had a trial.
Oh, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tree.
That's a guy.
Let's see.
Yeah, see?
I
I don't know where he wants you to go.
I'm just gonna talk to all these bros. Alright, fuck it. Let's just go beat the game. We can come back and do DLC if we want. Oh, what is this? Oh, the Shrine of Resurrection? What am I doing there? Maybe this is where the thing is. Cracking my back. So what else is going on?
Crick. We were talking about how we went to go see Joker.
Oh yeah, the Joker. How do you feel about Joker?
Feel like it's pretty good. I mean, it's really only pretty good because Joaquin Phoenix does a great
morphs
job.
His body and has body horror.
Yes,
And
because
he's,
he makes his body very creepy.
We are a fan of
creepy spooky man.
the Joaquin Phoenix.
It is true. I feel like the further away I get from it, the more I'm like,
Yeah.
it's
Like, it was
fine.
fun while you're there, and then the more you think about it, you're like, I guess it was kind of gay.
Yeah,
It's pretty edgy.
it is. It's pretty edgy. It's pretty on the nose. It's
Yeah.
not very subtle, or
Not subtle in any way.
It's not an intricate like.
But it was a fun movie
multifaceted-
to watch. Like, it was thoroughly entertaining.
Yes. It's just not a it's not an in-depth take or a nuanced take or anything. It's just like, this is a problem. And you're like, yeah, it is. You're right. Wow. We live in a society.
Yes, we live in a society, the movie. And, what I tell everyone is that, as a superhero franchise movie, it's incredible.
Yes.
As a movie in general, it's pretty good. And then if you compare it to, like, a bunch of classics like Fight Club, it's like, okay, this is pretty mediocre, Like, Fight Club is a much better movie.
Yeah.
That's a fucking classic. That's gonna go down in history for the rest of time as a classic. Joker is gonna be forgotten about.
Yeah.
Like, fairly quickly.
Yeah, almost certainly.
It is not a timeless classic.
I-
Here we go.
I did watch Taxi Driver shortly after watching Joker, and I definitely understand why people say that it feels highly influenced.
Exactly.
It does feel
Whoa, I got a
very influenced.
Oh,
Whoa.
cool. I'm like a Japanese god now.
Japanese boy.
Oh, do I have enough hearts?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh,
no
God.
way.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't even know this was a requirement.
Did you get it? You
Cool,
make
I
it?
got him.
Nice.
I got that boy. I wonder
Shit.
if I had enough hearts or was it arbitrary?
Oh, maybe. That's a good question.
Maybe it's so I can go into the trial.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I've never done this. I've owned the DLC for probably 2 years.
And you've never played it.
I've never played it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to play it on Pick It Home. And we never got to it. Amazing.
Okay.
Read the dialogue to the audience.
What?
Read it.
They can read.
Read to me!
It's just talking about how you can only use the weapon a certain number of times in a certain period of
Defeat
time.
all monsters.
So you have to
prove
beat
your
all the
power.
monsters. And if you're
Ooh.
not up to it, get the fuck out,
Nice.
bitch. And then it says bitch.
Cool. Well, this is fun. Whoa, one hit obliterator.
Oh my god.
What?
Holy shit.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah, boy. Infinite? Oh my god, it has
It
infinite
kills enemies
power.
in one hit and it makes me die in one hit.
Uh-oh. So, like...
If it loses a sheen 2 consecutive uses, it will eventually regain both. Okay. Fucking neat. Can I... Oh, this is my only weapon. Oh, shit.
You got that one hit obliterate.
That's pretty fucking cool. This is an awesome challenge. So I gotta go all do this stuff while I die in one hit, but I kill enemies in one hit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Neat challenge.
Can I change my shield? Yeah, there we go. Give me something good. This is neat. I'm assuming I can't heal. Nope.
Yeah.
Lost it.
It was like, nah.
I wonder if I can collect other weapons. Nope. Neat. Okay, well, let's talk about something.
Okay. So yeah, did you have any other interesting thoughts on Joker?
Not really.
Yeah,
It's been a little
unfortunately.
While,
It's
just thought it was. I feel like there's nothing interesting to say about it because it's not nuanced, you know? Everything that there is to say is presented in the movie.
yeah, I agree. Unfortunately.
It was pretty funny, your mom's reaction to it.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I guess that is kind of interesting, huh?
Yes.
I was talking with my mom about Joker because she loved it. Because,
Pretty
you
good.
know, she's edgy. She
Yes.
identifies with the character and being pushed to a breaking point and then murdering people because she's edgy, you know.
Yes.
So I was talking to her about the movie, and I was talking about how, you know, it illustrates this point of, like, people with mental illness being abandoned by society, these programs that assist them being shut down, you know, until they're driven into a cycle of, like, poverty and violence and all these horrible things. And she looks at me, and she goes, "You don't know that he was mentally ill?" And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "You don't know that?" And I'm like, Mom, he literally, it's explicitly in the movie. What?
It's
what?
like the Joker's thesis at the end of the film. He literally is saying, like, I did this because society treats the mentally ill poorly. Like,
Correct.
he almost said it verbatim.
He
you know?
basically says that.
Like, one of the subplots of the movie is that he's going to a therapist to get all his medication, and then the therapy thing it's a public service.
The program is cut.
The program is cut for budgetary reasons, and he can't get his medication anymore. You can't be more on the nose about that. It's literally impossible to be more on the nose.
He says, first of all, that he is on 7 different medications, which is not something a mentally healthy person is on. And then there's the note he writes in his notebook that says, like, the problem with having a mental illness is that people expect you to act like you don't. I don't know how much more explicit you need things to be.
And the fact that he hallucinates.
He does in fact
consistently
hallucinate.
Throughout the movie.
Yup.
He hallucinates.
He is definitely
interactions with people that did not happen.
In some shit.
He murders a guy and then he goes and dances in a bathroom like a fucking retard, like an ultimate autist.
Yes, exactly.
I wouldn't call him an autist because he's actually mentally horrible and retarded as shit.
Correct.
And an edgy faggot. So comparing him to
like an actual
an autist is
schizophrenic.
not, yeah, he's like a schizophrenic in a lame-o.
Wow, so some harsh words. Like a lame-o.
I mean,
but yes,
he's a lame-o, bro.
so yes, my mom did not perceive that Joker is mentally ill.
It's pretty fucking funny.
And I was just like,
Pretty
I don't
fucking
know
classic
I
Hope's
don't know
mom.
how to make you change your mind.
Like, because she likes the character, she will not accept that there is something wrong with him.
Correct.
Oh, I have bomb arrows. What the fuck? Well, that kind of makes this really arbitrary, doesn't it?
Oh. Yeah.
Like, now I feel pretty powerful.
Damn.
Oh, never
But
mind.
he gotcha. I mean, it's still
failed.
one hit kill though.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder how, like, where it puts me. Do I have to start the trial again? Interesting. Let's see.
But yeah, Joker. Meh.
Yeah. Anywho, what's
solid mix.
next? What's after the Joker? What is
are you
the
looking
other
at?
thing? I don't know. It was
Oh.
raining or something. Looked like there was something going on outside.
Okay.
Oh, I'm right
cool.
here. Cool.
Um,
I lost no progress.
we've been having renter problems.
Oh, God.
Wowee.
Gee whiz.
So a couple weeks ago, we had an issue where, like, whenever our AC would kick on, it would smell like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
farts in our house, like really bad.
Yeah. It smelled like sewage, you know? It's not just
yeah,
like
it
farts.
smelled like
it's like a
sewage.
weird sewagey smell. And like I'd been ignoring it for a while.
Yeah, it's been ongoing for a while, but it got
Yeah.
really bad.
Cuz it's the worst when I'm home alone and Hope's not really experiencing it. So it wasn't like a big deal. And then there was one day where it got real fucking bad, and it was just bad all day and all night.
Yeah.
And like we thought it was coming from the AC, so we were turning that off, but like it didn't really go away, you know. And then we were like,
It
"Is our
helps,
AC
though.
broken?" You know. Then because it was related to the AC, we started thinking, "Is this a gas related problem?" You
yeah,
know.
because we have natural gas, and for those of you that may not know that, when there is a natural gas leak, they add something into the gas so that it has a smell, so you know when it's leaking. So the smell is supposed to smell like rotten eggs. So this way you know when there is a gas leak.
Yeah.
So we were like, fuck, what if there's a gas leak in our house? And like true millennials, we sat on it for about 12 hours, which you're really not supposed to do. If there's a gas leak, you're supposed to call the gas company immediately and get out of your house. Just fun
And
fact.
so we went and at like 11 o'clock at night, we went to Walmart and
Yep.
got a gas detector to see
a
if
carbon
it would,
monoxide slash.
yeah, slash natural
Gas.
gas detector
Yeah.
to see if it would go off. And then we got that and it wasn't going off, but we were still feeling weary. So we
Yeah.
called a person from
We called the guy from the natural gas
yeah.
company.
And when you called the natural gas company, they were like, "You should have called us immediately."
yeah,
Like,
they were like, "You
"What's
guys are
wrong with
fucking
you?"
stupid. You know that, right?"
So, like, that
and we're like,
felt-
"Yeah, we know."
It felt like it was validating our calling the guy, but then the guy showed up and it was immediately like, "Okay, this isn't a natural gas leak. There is a smell and it's weird." He acknowledged that, so
Yeah.
that was good. Oh, I have to actually kill all the guys to get the shrine move here. Cool. Okay, well now I know that I gotta kill all the guys. Well, this is cool.
It's a big boy.
This is awesome. I'm glad we're doing this before we beat the game.
But yeah, though to be fair, the guy came out at
To be
fucking
fair.
like yeah. To be fair,
Yeah.
but to be fair, the guy came out at like 11:30 at night, and he was just like a cool ass
Yeah.
blue collar dude, and he was just like, "Hey, you guys are good. Don't worry about it. Like, it's all good.
He
just
was a
you
nice
know."
old blue collar man
was, like,
who
cool, yeah.
seemed like he enjoyed just hanging out.
He was just chilling. He
talked
shot
to
the
us
shit
a
with
little
us for a
bit,
couple
yeah.
minutes.
I love those guys. Those guys are the coolest.
Yeah,
Nothing
but
like blue collar dudes.
all that to say, you know, there was concern that there was a gas leak. Earlier in the day, I had texted my landlord that this was going on, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'll try to get out there at some point and take a look at it." And it's like, if it had been a gas leak, we would have been like literally fucking dead.
Yeah.
And my landlord literally did not give a shit.
He does not give a shit
He
about anything.
truly does not fucking care at all.
He's fucking great.
And then this week, So our toilet had been like just randomly running on and off for like a couple months. And then a couple nights ago, it started just fucking non-stop running, and then I also woke up at like 6 a.m. to a like water pouring noise.
Ah!
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Aww.
And I was like, fuck, oh god, what's that? And of course it's just like our fucking toilet is like running non-stop and the tank won't fill, so we literally like can't use the toilet in our house.
It is not functional.
So I fucking text our landlord, and he's like, oh, yeah, the flapper in the tank of your toilet has been, I've worked on it a couple times, and I have it rigged up a certain way, and so that happens. I'll be out there on, like, Tuesday. It's Sunday, mind you. So basically, he's just like, yeah, you guys don't have a toilet till Tuesday, fuck you.
Yep.
Essentially. And I'm like, are you fucking really serious right now? That you're just gonna let us have no toilet until fucking Tuesday? Yes. Thanks. That's fucking awesome. What am I paying you for again? Like,
and
why?
We have to go poop at Walmart, like Conrad and May had to do when they moved in.
Yes, exactly. We have to go poop at the fucking Starbucks or something.
Yeah.
Except, you know, we fucking pay rent, and we never ask this guy for anything when we don't really absolutely need it. It's like,
yes.
Oh my god, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
And, you know, now we're having to ask him for shit more often because
his shit is falling apart.
He rigs everything in the house in ghetto retarded ways, and so it all fucking falls apart. And it's just like, if you would do it right,
this
if you
wouldn't
didn't
be a problem.
do all this shit yourself and you just put a little money into it, it didn't fuck it all up, then you wouldn't have to come over here and fix it. You know, it's your fault.
Have to bother. So, like, thank fucking God for my dad. Because my dad came over and replaced one of the parts, so the toilet was actually able to, like, fill and flush, but it's still running constantly. Mm-hmm. But at least we could shit and piss in our own house.
Yes.
So, like, thank God for my fucking dad being here. Otherwise, we would have just had to... We were literally manually filling the tank with tub water so that we could use the toilet.
Yeah. Hope's dad is a professional handyman.
Correct.
That's basically because he doesn't do any one thing.
He does everything.
Everything,
He
which
is
is highly
in fact
confusing on
a
like
professional handyman.
What his clients are and like how he maintains that.
It just is whatever they need him to do.
He just is a
He'll
general handyman.
He literally is like, he does fucking like yard work and flower beds and mulching. He does plumbing.
Does he just like work for certain places and do everything for that place?
Literally, like a company will hire him and he'll just do whatever jobs custodial wise that they need.
So he's just like a general handyman.
Yeah. He can paint, he can do general cleaning, like he can do basically fucking whatever.
He's the pinnacle of old school masculinity in terms of being able to just
DIY,
do things.
fix it yourself
DIY,
kind of
fix
person.
it yourself, man.
Yep, that is very true. And I mean, sometimes he does ghetto shit up, but sometimes he actually kind of knows what he's doing.
Yes, he is the king of ghetto craft. Oh my god!
Lord.
It's so fucking hard to control this motherfucker sometimes.
But yeah.
Oh, I'm supposed to time freeze them, obviously. God damn it. I'm a dumbass.
I love you.
I love you too.
But yeah. So, that being said, landlords are bullshit, and they don't actually contribute anything to society, and they should be abolished.
Yes, it should be illegal to landlord.
It's fair.
Unless I'm landlording. Once I become a landlord,
but
then,
like...
then it'll be acceptable.
I'm pretty sure we wouldn't just be like, oh, you don't have a toilet? Too bad, lol.
Yes.
Suck it. Sorry that you're paying me $900 a month to not be able to piss in your own house.
If
Dumbass.
I were a landlord, I'd be the nicest landlord in the land.
Let's be real. You wouldn't interact with our tenants at all.
Oh, of course not. I'd just hire someone, like a professional.
Well, like,
you just hire someone to come out and do the fucking job because you're not a cheap bastard.
Interaction with the tenants in general.
Yeah, you would have to do that.
I would have to do all
But
that.
I would be the one who pays the plumber to come out and fix the fucking problem.
Jesus.
Because I'm not a cheap fuck.
Ugh.
I take pride in not being a cheap ass fuck.
It's just a problem because he like passively collects $900 a month for doing nothing, and then he won't help us when things are broken.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
Or he will, but he does it in a way that doesn't fix the problem.
Well, that's not really helping then, is it?
Yeah.
That's not helping at all.
He's just a temporary fix kind of man.
Yeah.
I can't freeze? Oh, God. Damn it. Fucking Christ.
Wow, this is kind of brutal, huh?
I was trying to freeze them, and then it got me. It looked like you could freeze them, because they turned yellow. I don't know.
I don't know.
When I was a gay boy, my father,
Oh,
he
you know what
plugged
other...
me in the anus
Very nice.
with his big old dick.
Excellent.
Making sure we're still recording.
Okay.
Yes, we are. Okay, thank God.
You know what else we watched?
What did we watch?
Disney's live-action Aladdin.
Why do you do this to me? Why do you
We don't
make
have to
me
talk about it for a
these
long time,
things?
but I mean, like, it was so bad it's good. Do you not
Yeah,
agree?
I mean, it was horrendous.
like,
It
like
was
we
just
obviously
awful.
don't pay any significant amount of money to see it, but if it's
Yeah.
in your Redbox for like $1.50 and you feel like laughing
Yeah,
at something,
I mean, I guess it was worthwhile.
I mean, we paid like
in that,
$1.50 to see it.
incredibly cringy way.
It was super cringy.
It is very
It's
cringy.
horrible. There's so much fucking like forced weird female empowerment.
Oh
in
God,
it.
I forgot about that shit.
All
Fuck.
these weird musical numbers that aren't in the original movie. Like all of the charm that lies in the original Aladdin animation is absolutely destroyed in this movie.
Yes,
It's amazing.
just like any of the other fucking Disney live actions, but it's just the cringiness of
It's
how
so
hard it
cringe.
tries to like try to rewrite the history of Disney being fucking misogynist bullshit by fucking giving this stupid fake bullshit female empowerment song. It's just like,
well, it's hilarious because like
uh,
at the point where Jafar is taking over the kingdom and he's getting ready to put Jasmine in jail because she won't like be his wife or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so she breaks into this song that must just be in her own mind because no one seems to be doing anything about her singing.
Yes,
Like
it
they're not
is.
arresting her.
It is just in her
They're not
mind.
putting her, putting her in handcuffs or anything. She's just walking around and singing about how she won't be silenced and she's a powerful woman and she can't be, controlled by some fucking dude. And then immediately after she finishes singing the song, they arrest her and she loses her agency. And you're just like,
Yup.
okay.
it's like you,
Like, the next scene, she's being forced to marry Jafar.
yeah.
And you're like, okay.
It's like having the character express that they are not happy with what is happening does not invalidate the fact that it's happening. Like you're still you're still falling into the fucking traps of old. You didn't fix anything.
It's like, well, I guess there was a musical number, which means now she's not, she's asserting her independence
Yes.
as a strong woman.
All the women were independent.
And then,
She is now the Beyonce of Disney.
of Syria.
Yes, Beyonce. I would like to perform a Beyonce.
Okay. And then the other interesting thing is that like they take away any kind of like good-natured goodwill that Aladdin has in setting Genie free, because he's
Yeah.
literally like a selfish asshole the entire time, and he's like, oh well, I could set you free, but like fuck you, dude.
Yeah, he makes it like this criteria where it's like if
He only
it becomes
sets,
a transaction.
He
you know?
only sets the Genie free because he gets what he wants.
Yeah.
You know? Like, he already got the things he wanted, and so at that point, he's willing to compromise
Yeah, he made it a
and set Genie
transaction.
free.
Like, it was weird.
There's nothing selfless about it. It's just like, oh, well, I got what I needed,
Yeah.
so I guess you can be free now. Bye.
He makes it like a deal and not like a kind action at the end of the film.
But then
you
they
know?
still praise him
And
like
it
he's
wasn't a
being like
surprise.
so altruistic. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, thank you, Massa. Thank you for setting me free. And it's like, well, he got what he wanted, so
Yeah, like what?
Okay.
Who cares?
this doesn't really mean anything
What
because
is
he
going on
he
here?
didn't lose anything.
Oh, okay. So I gotta fly through.
Yes, you
and
gotta
not
fly
get hit by
through.
the big swingy balls.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Do I have to like let go and then start again, or maybe freezing them will make them stop swinging? No, they're definitely on rails. Okay.
Yeah, they're on rails for sure. But
How you make them all swing and
yeah,
sync?
that's Aladdin. Definitely watch it for free.
Yeah.
As close to free as you physically can.
Don't ever watch anything by Disney and give them money.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
don't
give them money.
don't pay for any
Woo!
fucking shitty
did
Disney
it.
movie. Fuck them.
Bin Laden was badass. Bin Laden was a man who smokes his grass.
All right.
That was Eric Andre. You
yes,
remember?
you're right.
Oh,
It was
fuck,
so
what's
random that I
happening?
like
Oh Jesus.
got disoriented.
Oh,
no.
God damn it! Ah! Conrad was right! The controls in Modern Zelda suck! Fuck! Why did he drive like a car?
Why does he drive like a car?
Oh, this is a fucking crucible.
Indeed. Hey, speaking of, I don't even know if that's
The
relevant
Crucible?
anymore. Speaking of the Crucible. So on the, I guess we'll go back to, Spooktober stuff.
Yeah.
So, this year, instead of our traditional Busch Gardens spook fun,
Oh yeah,
we did something else.
We went to King's Dominion.
Yeah, we went to a different theme park that is a little bit farther away, called King's Dominion, and it was a good fucking time.
Yeah.
So the thing about King's Dominion is that it is not as aesthetically nice as Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens!
Busch Gardens.
No one's understanding any of
Sorry,
this.
that's a really fucking stupid meme. It's not as aesthetically nice as Busch Gardens, but tickets to Busch Gardens are $85 a piece, and tickets to King's Dominion are $36. So, considering that me and most of my friends, minus Victor, don't like roller coasters, it's really not worthwhile for us to spend all that money and then go all day and not ride roller coasters and then have like 4 hours of spooky time at the end of the day.
Yes.
So this was a much better deal. And yeah, even though the park is definitely a little bit more ghetto,
Yes.
it's definitely not as nice and classy as Busch Gardens is, but they're haunted mazes on fucking point.
Yeah.
Super fun. Really fucking excellent
a
like
big,
set production.
We had a big funnel cake.
Is that what your favorite part was? The funnel cake?
Yeah.
That was your favorite part of the day?
No. The
Okay.
sets were great. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. They fucking kill it with the production design in the mazes.
Yeah.
There's a maze that was Blood on the Bayou. They had some fucking
was pretty great.
sick set dressing
They had
in
some
there, dude.
spooky slaves.
Holy shit.
If you've ever been
So
afraid
cool.
of slaves, this is perfect.
If you're afraid of alligator heads, this maze is will
Blah!
terrify the shit out of you.
Ah!
Very
There,
nice.
Yeah, I did it. Cool. That one's not hard.
They had a really, unfortunately, I don't think we got to experience one of them in the best way possible, because there was one maze that you went into and it was dark enough that each group got their own little flashlight as they went
that
in.
one was a poor design because you get so many people that like not
our group
everyone
was
gets
too
to.
big. We should have
Oh
divided
my
up.
god, no.
We should have divided up
No,
2 by 2.
make it stop. I don't like this. Oh god.
Oh. Oh? Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, Jesus.
No. Okay.
Oh, heck.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
There we go.
Yes!
Oh, my God.
Yes, queen!
Yes!
I did it!
But
Okay.
yes, I think if we had divided into 2 groups of 2, probably would have been a better decision, but still was super neat looking in there.
Yeah, it was cool.
But all the mazes that we went through, minus like one,
It was very
were,
good. It was
were
quite
really
It
fun.
was high quality.
Were really
It was
good time.
choice.
You can tell they put a lot of effort into the way that everything looks and all the little details.
Yeah.
The scare actors seem to try a lot harder than the scare actors at Busch Gardens do.
Especially because we were like at the beginning of the day. They were
Oh
definitely
yeah,
like,
they go
going-
hard
they were
right
going
when the
in.
shit opens.
Yeah. Then they get tired.
And then by the time it's midnight,
Yeah.
they're like, oh god.
And then the lines get too long. But we had a fun time when
But
the
yeah.
lines weren't too long.
Yeah, And it was still,
It wasn't the worst.
still a lot of fun.
It's funny, 'cause I was just listening to the Dick Show, and he's talking about going to kind of one of those, which he doesn't care about at all.
Yeah.
But he was also, like, it turned into a shitty experience because the lines were so long, he only got
Yeah.
to do, like, one or two, like, things. Because
That's
you're
the
just in
problem.
lines. Like, you're paying a bunch of money to go
To
wait
stand
in
in a
lines.
line.
And whichever
Yeah.
one he was going to, like, they had, like, a multi-tiered Fast Pass system.
Oh, God.
Where, like, if
Fuck
you don't
fast
pay
passes,
for any
dude.
fast pass, then you're in the ultimate slow line while everyone else goes
Cuts
around
in front of
you know,
yeah.
which is fucking
That's
bullshit.
why fast passes are bullshit.
Yeah.
Because you are the problem if
It
you
creates
buy a fast
classism
pass. I'm sorry.
in the shit, you know? It's like the
Yeah.
upper class is fucking going around you while you're in the lower class waiting
Well,
like a fucking troglodyte.
I think that's the other thing I liked more about King's Dominion is that because it's not as ritzy as Busch Gardens, it caters to kind of your more everyman. Like, not your white fucking suburban mom who's there with
That
her
is
20
to say,
kids.
there were more colored folk at
Yeah,
King's Dominion.
But there was also less people who bought fast passes. So
Yes.
fast passes weren't as much of a
Because
problem.
everyone is there because it's the cheap option, you know?
Yes. But
It's great, but the production values were just
but
good.
yeah,
you know?
but the main, like, what I really came there to see was great.
Yeah.
So I paid
Just
less
even
money.
better.
I got to do more. And I had more fun. So it's like,
Yeah.
well, that worked out great. It's like, yeah.
yeah.
The interesting thing also is I feel like when we were there versus when we go to Busch Gardens, I saw, like, a lot less NPCs. I feel like you
Yes.
see nothing but NPCs at Busch Gardens. It's really weird. You're, like, living in another dimension where no one else has conscious thought. Everyone else is an automaton, and you're like, what the fuck is going on here?
It's fantastic.
It's really bizarre. But, yeah, at Busch Gardens, I was like, oh, wow, yeah, these actually seem like people
You mean at
who have
King's
lives. Or, yeah, at King's Dominion. I was like, these seem like human
Busch
beings.
Gardens!
Busch Gardens! These seem like actual human beings. That's cool.
How do I make it not first person anymore? This is
Whoa.
upsetting.
Look at him go. Rolling around at the speed of sound.
How do I...
Shit.
How do I...
What a good boy.
There's gotta be a way to make this
MMR
stop
couldn't
happening.
hear your call.
MMR. Nice.
He can't save you now.
I got him.
Hey, speaking of MMR, I got my flu shot.
Oh no!
I have autism now.
Damn, you're
Ah!
gonna start making lists soon.
Oh fuck, you're
You're
right.
gonna start databasing things.
I
Fuck.
gotta live in the database.
You're gonna start living in the database.
It's true.
Shit.
But yeah, so King's Dominion, good time. I feel like I'm vindicated. Like, I'm not just some cranky old bitch who's lost her Halloween spirit. It really
True.
was just Busch Gardens that was upsetting me.
Yeah.
Because it was still a ton of fun to go through those mazes, and I had a great time.
And I feel like the rest of our party was having more fun this year too.
Mayhaps,
Because
that could be
the
true.
previous year, they were not about it.
Yeah, that could also be part of
Or at
it.
least
But,
a particular person was not feeling it.
Yeah.
Which also happened at the end of this night. But at least she had more fun throughout the day.
She did seem to have more
Because
fun
she has
throughout the day.
bad legs. So
that's
it's like, I get
nice.
it, you know, you get
Yeah.
tired and you have bad legs and you gotta go home and sleep and do whatever.
Yeah.
But it also, you know,
It does
we all
bring-
came together, so it's like, well, we want to keep going,
Right?
you know? Like, we want to keep enjoying this, but,
Yeah.
you know.
But
You know,
that's how
what
it
can
be.
you do?
Yeah. But yeah, I was
Yeah.
really feeling it. So it made me feel good.
I
Like, oh
was,
good, I haven't
like-
lost my Halloween enjoyment.
I was less excited about the first half of the day, just because the slow rides are kind of the same as Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
And, like, I do just get nauseous, and then it is like,
yeah.
well, now all this kind of sucks because I'm just nauseous.
Because now I'm
you know?
just dizzy and nauseous.
Dizzy and nauseous. So I am like, you know, maybe next time we should just
yeah.
go later. Like,
Next year, maybe we just buy, like, the haunt
Yeah.
passes.
like
and,
just show up
Whoa!
for what we're there for. Because when we go in the day, it's like, well, there's nothing to do. We're just spending more money on
And we
food and
meander
stuff,
around.
and then we get a headache, and it's just like, well, you know, I'm not really getting anything out of this part that
Yeah.
much.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I do
The bumper
agree.
cars were fun.
Yeah.
And then nobody does roller coasters. So it's like, well, the point of the park when you're not doing the scare thing is roller coasters, and no one likes them. So, you know, there's not that much to do.
Yeah.
Like, the Ferris wheel
Sorry.
was lame. It was covered in wasps.
The Ferris wheel was really scary. It had wasps all over it, and they were really close, and I was not about that shit. I don't
Yeah.
fuck with wasps.
It's like, I'm fine with not doing roller coasters, but it's like, there's nothing else to do, you know?
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Because most of the slow rides suck.
Yeah.
Except for there was a big swing. That was really
The
cool.
big swing was neat because you
There's
get a good view.
Yeah, there's a big old swing that takes you way high in the air, and then it spins you around, and you're like, oh, cool. And it's nice and safe for the cowards, even though those guys were like closing their eyes. And
Tyler
stuff.
didn't
Like,
even
oh
look.
My God, he's has a legitimate fear of heights.
Yeah, he was definitely triggered.
Yeah.
But I thought it was neat.
Yeah, it was cool. It was very nice. I could just do that thing over and over again. It'll be fine.
And we tried to win a watermelon cat
Fucking
from
brats!
Crane game.
Yeah, and we
That was
couldn't.
fun.
We spent like $5 in the crane game, and then
We spent $10.
we spent
total.
$10 on the crane game. We didn't
But
win the crane game.
crane games are super fun, so
Crane
I'm
games
okay with
are
that.
cool.
I love
But I really
playing
wish we could have won
crane
that
games.
watermelon cat because it was nice.
He was a
very,
good-ass
Steven
cat.
Universe.
He was fucking cool. He was choice.
Damn.
It was a cool cat. TM
Cool
Daddy
cat.
Derek.
Was he saving the kids?
Yes. He was stopping a school shooting. Oh man. But so yeah, that was that made me feel good
Yeah, it
because
was a
I
good
was
time.
like, oh yeah, I guess I'm not just an old crotchety person.
Yeah, we got to really feel it. I never feel like we can do enough Halloween stuff in October, you know?
It's
Just
hard.
like, it comes and goes so fast, and you can't do enough.
Yeah. I feel like we have done a lot of
Yeah.
spooky things this year though. Watched a lot of horror movies.
We just gotta, we gotta engage with actual Halloween right to, let it feel like it was complete.
Yeah, we gotta finish off the arc. I agree.
Damn it.
Oh god.
I blew myself up.
Oopsie.
Bomb arrow.
But speaking of engaging with spooky things, how about we talk about the 48 hour?
Yeah.
I'll let you lead on that one since it's kind of your thing.
Oh, it's always the same. We did the 48-hour film project. Josh dragged me in kicking and screaming as he always does because I always fucking dread it and think it's gonna turn out to be a total
but
shit
what's
show.
the twist on this one, Victor?
We won again?
No.
For the third time in a row?
No.
What's the twist? Oh, so this is the 48-hour horror film festival.
Thank you.
It's not the ordinary one. It's you only do horror films.
It's horror specific.
I was dreading going into it because most of the subgenres were really dumb.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting found footage, so we were required to make a found footage film because
Well, it was
they
found
assigned
footage
you a
Mad
genre.
Scientist.
Well, it was found footage or Mad Scientist.
That's what I mean. We had a choice.
Yeah, we had a choice. But, I mean, making Mad Scientist film, obviously impossible. To make something good and scary in 48 hours with the Mad Scientist, not physically possible because that is a goofy joke genre and not real.
Reanimator.
Yeah, but that's a hilarious movie, full of goofy gore.
Yeah, but it has cool stuff too.
Yeah, it's an
A
awesome
severed
movie,
head sucks a girl's boob.
but it's not scary. It's not scary, but
Fine.
that is legendary. You can make a legendary movie, but it's not going to be scary. I wanted to challenge me and Josh to make something that was actually scary for once, and not hilarious because we're great at doing funny. You know,
Yes.
everyone can do funny. Lots of people tried. Which is, I think, why we
So,
won in the end, because we didn't do something
we
funny.
didn't go with comedy. But
When it's a horror festival, so it feels like it's not really in the spirit to do something funny, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, well, you didn't even try, you just made a fucking comedy. Unless you're assigned dark comedy, and then you have an excuse.
But Victor, tell us
Ah!
how do you feel about our film and how it came out?
It came out pretty good.
Yeah.
It was a nice film. It was inspired by various things, and it accomplishes various things, and it successfully executes on an aesthetic, and therefore it turned out to be a good film. Everyone should watch it on YouTube. It's it's good for a mediocre short film made in 48 hours.
Are you going to link it in the description, or how will people find it?
Come on, do you think I'm gonna? It's on my YouTube channel, the Vic channel.
What is it called?
It's called Habanera.
There you go.
48-hour short horror film. I mean,
There
it's
you
one.
go.
It's gonna be the newest thing on the Vic channel.
Well, not everybody here is following that, I'm sure.
Well, they can find it. It's the one I comment with. I only comment with the Vic channel.
That's a lot of research for someone to do to try to find a video, Victor.
I mean,
I'm just saying. I'm
they're
trying to
watch-
make it easy on
They're
them.
watching Vic and Hope.
I know. I'm just trying to make it easy on them. God.
Okay, maybe I'll link it in the description if I remember.
Okay.
I probably won't.
Probably not. That being said, yes, we did win. But there were, most of the entries were garbage. But
Horseshit, of course.
there were 2 other pretty decent films.
There were 2 other decent films, so I felt like there was at least some competition, even though the judges did not put either of those films into
really
like the top
odd.
10, right?
Yeah.
Which was like, okay, so we're clearly
Well, they were in the top
have
10.
different tastes. Okay, so they were
But
still
they weren't nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah, which is
That's
weird.
the weird part.
Or they did nominate Horseshit to be in the Best Picture.
Yeah. So
Because Josh ruined the politics of this competition.
Correct.
So now they feel like they need to give everyone pity awards.
everybody has
or
to
they,
get participation awards.
Or they won't keep paying $150 to be in the competition. To which, when we
don't
we
win
won the
anything.
competition, we didn't even get a certificate this fucking time.
But we got
So I can't
paid.
even fucking post on Instagram that I've won 3 certificates. But yeah, everyone got free beers. But I was working this stupid fucking wedding this Saturday, so I didn't even get to go. So Josh got to drink all my goddamn free beers.
So what ended up happening was this year they had the award ceremony at a local brewery, and it seemed like they basically did not have their shit together at all this year. Because usually the hostess like makes a big deal out of it. She makes it all this big pomp and circumstance, and she dresses up and she, praises everybody and makes a big deal out of all the teams and blah blah blah. And this time she showed up 30 minutes late, dressed in jeans and a t-shirt, immediately started drinking a beer, which apparently Josh let me know that she's a super duper lightweight, so I'm pretty sure
Nice.
she was drunk throughout the remainder of the ceremony after that. Her excuse was that the judges had a really hard time deciding which films were the best.
But she makes that shit
which
up
seems like
every
bullshit
time.
to me, because only 3 of these films were worth fucking anything.
Yeah.
There were just fucking, oh my god. I can't imagine 3 real industry professionals struggling to choose which one of these were the best. I just can't. It's impossible.
It's difficult.
Literally, she must have been like, you guys cannot give all the awards to
Yeah.
this particular film.
That's our theory, is that
You have to choose other people.
That they made them choose, because we didn't get nominated for a lot of the things where it's like, okay, but if we won Best Film,
Then we were
how
also
did we
the best
not?
of
Yeah,
this.
how did we not get nominated for this? Like,
Yeah.
how did I not get into Best Editing? Like,
How are you
I
not
literally
nominated for Best
fucking,
Director?
But
fucking
like, it's
other
clear the
people
level
were,
of effort I actually put into the editing, and we're not nominated at least for Best Editing, but we win Best Film. Like,
Yep.
I'm not nominated for Best Director. We got Best Film. Like, it implies...
And audience favorite.
Yeah, an audience favorite. It implies a certain level of, like, they at least give us Best Writing, so it's like, that's,
I guess
something.
that's something.
But it's weird to not be considered for certain other awards when you win Best Film.
When
where
certain
it's like,
people who didn't deserve certain awards got those certain awards.
Yeah, which we say because a lot of these films were trash, or the people making
Or people
them
who
were
won
trash.
awards but didn't actually participate that much.
Yes.
Anyway. But
Not to be bitter, because we did win, and
Well,
it
yes.
is doesn't matter at
Right.
all. It's so inconsequential.
But
where there is
like you
some-
said though, like you
yeah.
said, people pay $150 to participate in this. The awards ceremony was a fucking shit show. They
Yes.
they were late on making the decisions on the awards, and then they didn't even have their certificates for the awards printed.
Yeah.
So they literally just went, if you win an award, we buy you a beer.
Yep.
So, yeah, we got a couple beers
Which
out
is
of it,
cool
I guess.
and fun, but I wasn't there, so it wasn't fun for me.
I mean, it was fun, to be fair.
Yeah.
I did.
Like that's a
I did
great
get a
idea. I
couple
don't have a
beers.
problem with that. It should be you get a beer and the certificate.
Yeah, I mean,
like
it should
that
be
would be
both,
great. That would be
definitely.
even more fun.
And I did get some pretty good food truck food.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
that was a
you had
plus.
you had to pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was good,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed it.
Yes.
And
it
as
was
long as I
a good
enjoy the
event.
food, then who cares?
I gotta play ball in a cup. I gotta get these balls in the cup.
Ayy.
Uh
Uh-oh.
oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I got it. Don't get the bad balls.
Which
get
ones
the
are the
good
bad
balls. The ones that aren't shiny.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Eh.
This is
This is real.
This really reminds
something,
me
huh?
of the Magic School Bus computer game.
What?
Because there was a game where there was a gold falling from a waterfall, and you had to collect the gold in the basket.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a lot like that
Nice.
from the Magic School Bus computer
Fucking
game.
choice, dude.
Oh, come on. No, get in there. This sucks. This is not fun. The physics of this are strange.
But yeah, That being
balls roll too
said,
fast.
uh,
Oh, damn it.
I do feel as though there was one short that I would not have been upset if they beat us.
Yes.
And
No!
oops. That would be by a production team called Please Don't Kill Us Productions.
Yes.
And they made their short was the Termansky Effect, and I recommend that you
Yes.
go to their
It is
YouTube
on
channel
YouTube.
and watch
Fuck.
it because it's funny and great.
Yes, it was very funny.
And these guys are super endearing and
Yes.
seem like genuinely cool dudes. So
Hope
you
just,
should support them.
Hope just really loves these dorky men.
They're great. I love them. They're
Hope finds
they're so
extremely
genuine
dorky
and
men to be
sincere.
adorable.
It's great, dude.
I mean, they are very sincere and fun. They've done it a ton of times, and they never win anything because,
I feel
like,
so bad, especially because this year it was so good.
yeah, it was definitely their best attempt. Because usually it's like their films are endearing and funny. They're
But they're
always
not
pretty
good,
funny, but they're
you
like they're
know?
incredibly poorly shot.
Yes.
They have terrible audio. You know,
Yeah.
they're obviously not like getting
But
better
it's
or
like
trying
charming,
that hard.
campy. You know.
Yeah. They have good
They do it
charm,
because
good
they love
camp.
it.
And
you gotta give them points for that.
They're passionate about what they're doing.
It's not someone just fucking being like, oh, here you go, whatever.
Yeah. And they've done it a million times, even though they never win. So it's
Yeah.
like you know that they just love
And I
doing
mean,
the festival.
This freaking dude shows up
In a
in like
cape.
full goth outfit, cape with the little collar. Oh my god, it's so good. I
Yes.
love it.
He has a hilarious vampire cape.
He
which
has
is
a
a bunch of fun.
fucking awesome vampire cape. And then his wife showed up to the awards ceremony,
Mm-hmm.
and his wife has the same aesthetic. She's also in like a little cape, but it's like the girl cape.
My question is his wife hot?
No. Come on now.
I mean, what if she was? That would be cool.
I mean, no. She's exactly the kind of girl you
Oh,
picture
no.
with that kind of guy.
Okay.
But they have a kid. So, I mean,
that's
he's
cool.
doing pretty
Yeah,
good, you
I
know?
mean,
he's
he's
living the dream.
succeeding at life. He must be a
is
fucking Chad.
living the fucking dream.
Yeah.
And for that, I have to respect him.
Yeah. That's a good boy.
He's the best boy. So good. Go check out Please Don't Kill Us Productions YouTube channel. This is not a
Yes.
paid promotion. I just genuinely think they're super charming and great.
Yes. That was the 48. Anything else interesting? Not really.
About the 48?
Yeah.
I mean,
I just hate the exploitation of filmmakers these
Yeah.
days. It's really bad, you know? Like, through these contests like the 48 where you have to pay so much to be in it.
and then you don't get anything out of it.
No one
even if
really
you
gets
win.
anything out of it. And then they try to make you feel like you're getting something out of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not, you know? It's
Well,
just for fun.
Victor.
Like, it's fine if you're having fun, but like, it's also like, you shouldn't have to pay $150 to have fun and make a film in a weekend. Like, you can do that
You can do it for
without
free.
a competition, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I could make my own local 48-hour competition and, like, it wouldn't be exploitive, you know?
Right.
And, like,
Yeah.
it's all going to, like, you know, it's not like the woman hosting it gets paid
Yeah,
that.
she doesn't
like,
get
she doesn't get
anything.
shit. It's all volunteers, and then it goes to promote, like, a festival that you have to pay to go to, even if you win.
Yeah.
And it's just weird. It's
It's
just
dumb.
exploiting people, like, making
It's
them feel like they're a
exploiting
part of
low-level
something, you know?
filmmakers.
Yeah. And there's so much of that these days because it's gotten, the film industry's gotten so accessible on a low level, or at least it has the facade and appearance of being cheap and like anyone can get into it. And all of the content creators that people follow are all just ads, you know? They're all just making ads for products, and like it's all so disingenuous. And it just
Yeah.
feels so manipulative, you know, to people who are just like kind of, I don't know, grasping onto a dream,
Yeah.
wasting their time.
Yeah.
The people who do it over and over again and they don't really improve, you know?
Yeah,
It's
it's for people who like to think of themselves as filmmakers,
Yeah.
but they can't do it on a professional level.
For hobbyists, you
Yeah.
know?
Exactly.
And then I feel bad for even doing it because, like, you know, like
Yeah,
I'm not
but
a
I mean,
professional filmmaker, you know?
I
I'm
don't
a
know.
professional video and film professional, but
people-
you know.
but people
But yeah, there
enter
are
who
other professionals. Yeah, there's people who are more professional than I am who enter, which is weird. But it kind of, you know, like there's an interesting sense with the film competition of the equalization of like everyone has a fair opportunity to show themselves, but then like you don't get anything out of it in the end. I don't know.
That's
Like there's
really
no
the worst thing
reward
about it.
Like if it's meant to help support local filmmakers.
Then shouldn't
like,
the award,
Yeah.
help you produce another film?
This time there wasn't even a raffle for the horror one. Like they didn't try at all. Like usually they do a raffle, they'll give away a tripod or something.
Yeah.
Like you don't get anything in the end. So it's just weird. Like the international one you do, but you get like 10 grand, which is good, but
Which
it's
is fine.
Like, it's not a lot.
But
for making a film.
the problem
you know?
is the caliber of the person who will win internationally is not something that we have around here.
It's just weird. It just feels sketchy every time. I don't know. That's how the film industry is. It's largely exploiting people. I gotta pee really bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then this guy, he's talking.
Yeah, he is.
I want to hear the song. What's going down? What's going on? The flames crawl.
flames.
The waters rise. I love that they put voice acting in the game.
Yeah.
And then they put a character that sings.
And they don't
and they
voice
didn't
him.
voice the
It's
singing.
pretty good.
Weird.
Oh,
At least
no.
give him a Sans voice. I'm
Excellent.
Look,
Listen.
Well, he's playing the Hyrule songs. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Speaking of, I've been playing Link's Awakening for the Switch.
Breath in the breath of the wild. Breathe in the breath.
Breathe
of the wild.
in. There
That's
you go.
good.
You got it.
I can't read.
You did your
yeah,
best.
I've been playing Link's Awakening, so that's cool. I
It's
haven't been playing it.
it's perfect for someone casual like me because I can play it and then I can not touch it for 2 weeks and then I can just pick it back up
Yeah.
and get right back into it, and it's not hard and it
Casual gamers.
doesn't punish me for not playing it for 2 weeks.
What did he want me to do? I don't know.
Mm.
I think he was just singing.
Yeah, he was just telling his tale, dude.
I'm gonna go pee. Entertain the folks.
Uh,
Regale them with the tale of some movie or something.
a tale of a movie. Okay, I guess I can tell you about the time that I went to an escape room with a bunch of normies, but it wasn't actually an escape room. It actually turned out that it was... Did I? I had it on my list still. God damn it. Vic says I already told this story, but it's been so long that now I can't remember. Alright. How about that seasonal anime, guys? What are you watching? What are you buying? What are you selling? This season, I would recommend No Guns Life and Beastars. Beastars is the perfect way to find out if you're a fucking furry. Because when you see certain things in the show, you'll know. It might awaken something in you. I can't tell for sure. I don't want to spoil anything. But you will learn if you are a furry if you watch Beastars. It's really good. It's in Japanese Netflix jail, so I'm not telling you to watch it illegally, but there's alternatives. I guess we're also watching Kimono Michi. That's pretty fun. We watched Sherlock Holmes Kabuki show. That show's fucking weird, dude. Show's fucking strange. I like the Rakugo segments, but then if I wanted to watch a good Rakugo anime, I would just watch the Rakugo anime. So
The Sherlock one.
it's kind of hard to say,
That
you know?
is bizarre.
I'm not really sure if we should keep watching that.
I don't know. It was kind of fun.
But simultaneously,
It
will
is
we
a
be able
waste
to
of
keep up
time.
with it
I don't know.
when we also want to watch a bunch of other shit?
Beastars is really fucking good though.
Yeah, I was
The
talking
voice
about
acting
Beastars.
is just
Oh
like,
my god, the voice acting in Beastars is on another fucking level.
The directing, the vibes,
Holy
the atmosphere,
shit.
the opening theme.
The
Fuck.
opening theme is so good.
Incredible.
I literally the moment that opening theme fucking. Oh
This
god,
is
I was
feeling
just
fucking.
ah.
It's feeling like one of the best seasons of anime in years.
Oh yeah, it's so nice to have some good anime, and most of
Good
it is
shit.
streaming legally, minus
Yeah.
Beastars.
Yeah, most of it's on Hulu somehow.
yeah.
Ah, I hit the
Oops.
microphone.
Hulu is slaying this season. Usually Amazon gets the
good stuff.
the auteur shit.
Still watching Beanland Saga.
Vinland.
Hey, I want to
And
talk
Dr.
about
Stone.
the end of Carol and Tuesday.
Oh God, yeah, okay.
Carol and Tuesday is like a perfect 10 out of 10 to me the entire way until the last episode, which we kind of expected, but it's fucking lame.
It's so bad. The ending
It's lame
sucks.
as shit. The ending is real fucking lame. Still totally recommend. Still totally worth watching.
It's still so good.
Like, it's incredible
but
until
the ending
end.
really brings it down.
It's super gay
It
and super dumb.
Ooh.
It burns.
Oh, Carol and Tuesday.
It was very upsetting.
Yeah. I was definitely...
A fucking ultimate anime timeless classic. One of my favorite animes fucking ever made, for sure. But the ending is shit. It is dog shit.
It is absolute garbola.
Garbaggio.
Yeah. Man.
Garbanzo.
Oof.
Fucking Garbador.
It is, in fact, Garbador.
It is Garbador. Straight
It
Garbador.
is. It's Trubbish. It's Garbador.
Trubbish.
Hey,
Nice.
speaking of Trubbish and Garbador, on our way back from Japan, we'll finally be able to play Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah! It's gonna come out the day before we come back from Japan, so we're gonna get to play
So we're
it on
gonna
the plane.
have to fucking digital download that bitch.
Yeah, we just gotta. I can't not play
We're
it on
gonna
the
have
plane
a
ride.
13-hour
Yeah.
flight. We're really not gonna play Pokemon
Like
Sword and Shield.
we can get balls deep in that shit on the plane, man. We could be
Yeah.
trading Pokemon and fuck. Like,
fuck,
goddamn,
dude. Oh,
like we
shit,
can fuck shit
dude.
up. We can be
Bruh.
trading.
Bruh.
We can be fucking playing together. There's raid battles where we can play together.
Oh, nice.
On the plane.
Cool.
Yeah, it's 2-player, Hope.
Whoa.
There's an overworld.
Well, hey, Let's Go Pikachu is technically 2-player.
Let's go, Pikachu.
Exactly.
This is like proper 2-player action.
Nice.
Oh god, am I gonna die of cold? Or can I not die of cold because of the thing?
Well, you're not in, like, dangerous cold level yet.
Yeah.
The temperature meter says you're okay.
My tempometer?
Yeah, your tempometer. I did, I'm taking Link's Awakening for the flight there, and I also bought, VA11 Hall A, or Valhalla, as some would describe it. I'll finally get to play that. I've been trying to play that. That's the one that I accidentally bought for PSP on our PlayStation 3.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm retarded.
Strange.
It's an
reading game?
anime bartender waifu simulator. So I'm quite interested.
But
to
it's
see
not
where it
baristas,
goes.
so you're not even gonna like it.
You can just pretend
Nice.
it's baristas.
I didn't realize that was a bartender.
It is a
dating
bartender
game.
waifu simulator, yeah.
Is it girls or guys?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Like, you are a girl, and
Yeah.
both genders come into the bar.
Oh, cool. So you can be gay?
I guess.
Fucking sick.
I don't know. I'm
So
gonna find
you're
out.
fucking gonna cheat on me digitally with fucking bartenders? What the hell?
Yes,
Is that your? I
exactly.
didn't even know that you were into that. Why are you into dating bartenders?
You are the bartender.
Oh, you are the
You
bartender.
are the bartender.
Oh.
And then you learn the plot by making the right drinks for the people.
Oh.
Jesus.
I thought you were saying this was like a dating sim where you date a bunch of bartenders.
No. No.
What are you doing? You texting?
Sorry. One of my fucking friends from school just texted me that she's at work and they have an active shooter.
What the fuck?
So I'm kind of little like, what the fuck is happening here?
Okay. Sorry. Holy shit.
In a hospital.
Yeah. Should we stop that episode?
No, it's okay. That's why I stopped.
Why is she texting you? Did she call the police?
Well, clearly the situation has been
Okay, it's
made
resolved?
aware to the authorities. But
what
like,
the fuck?
she's in our group chat right now.
Oh my God.
Fucking, oh
She
Jesus.
needs to take cover. What the hell? This is madness. Welcome to Vic and Hope, where we're dealing with an active shooter situation. This is a little intense. And I died. Alright, I'm just gonna cut the episode. Holy shit.
Jesus. I was just like, I
See
hope
you later,
you
guys.
locked the department, because, like, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she's gonna keep texting, so you're gonna keep wanting to keep up with that.
Sorry. That really threw
Strange.
me off, because I wasn't expecting
I mean,
that.
let's just make it stop. You don't need to continue while there's
An active shooter
yeah,
at a
while
hospital.
you're distracted by the thought of yeah.
Whoa.
Bye, guys.
All right. Bye.